Hello, hello, and welcome. It is DS3 time. Why do I say that? It's DS2. Do I even know what game I'm playing? This is not a good start. Hello. Hi, Ide, hey, Edgy, hello, Entan. Good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well today. Okay, I can't upgrade that. Just wanted to show you. Off to the Earthen Peak we go. We need one more big boy soul. And then at that point, I believe we're good to go to Drang Lake. So, really, not that much left to do. Before Drang Lake, at least. And then I need to deal with all the shit over there. Where the hell did that come from? That two shots, these boys? Oh my lord. It's disgusting. How's Dark Orb do for me here? Pretty good. Nice. Right, I got my way down here. If I ever want to mess with it. Who is throwing fireballs at me? Precisely. Someone from over there? I am uncertain. Where the fireballs at? God damn it. I mean, I'm just gonna let this guy die to the poison. You did that to yourself, buddy. You can't even blame me for that one. You killed yourself, you fool. You are here not in spite of, but because of my left eyebrow. My left eyebrow, that's very specific. Is there something I should know about my own left eyebrow? Because seemingly there is. It's coming from up there somewhere. Oh, Jesus Christ. The fucking artillery fire. Fire magic. Oh, don't worry about it. The exact type of thing people say precisely when you should worry about it. Is it you? Please get me out. I need to heal. Ugh. Oh, yay. Oh, woo. Do I have an anti-poisony clump? I do. Cool. I don't know if I even hit the enemy up there. No, I did not. Go the hell away with that shit. Yeah. Okay. I've not quite got the angle for it anymore. Is that gonna do it? No. Unfortunate. Well, that's a problem for later. I'll come back and deal with that. Hello, Commie. Hello, Mace. You are gonna play Factorio again, Hedgie? Been a while since you last did it. I really don't know if I should play that game or not, man. I'm still torn about it. Because on the one hand, like, I really enjoy Satisfactory and stuff. They are way up there. I do enjoy Satisfactory quite a lot. And it is a very similar vein of game, at least, right? It's not the same. But I also think that it's so convoluted. From what little I've seen of it, it's so much more complicated than Satisfactory is. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play it without going insane. Because it looks incredibly difficult. Unless you have a big brain. And as we all very well know at this point, my brain is, at most, medium-sized. On the best of days. On the best of days. Get me out before I get poisoned! Nice. Very nice. A wizard worries neither late nor... Worries neither early? He worries exactly when he wants to. Why would a wizard worry at all? They have everything in hand, don't they? That's precisely the point of being a wizard. Look at me. This playthrough's going great. Everything's perfectly in hand. It is on par to be perhaps the best playthrough of this game I've ever done. Now, I've only done 4, so that's not necessarily a great achievement, but... Wizard Boy strong. Wizard Boy very strong. Much stronger than I expected. I'm looking forward to doing the other ones. The DS1 and DS3 ones. Because I do think, despite all of the, despite the fact that I've been informed that magic is still absolutely busted, I think it's still going to be relatively different. Just due to DS1, I think you can get Soul Spear just, like, disgustingly early. Which will make a large difference. And DS3's got, like, the weird magic mana FP system shit. I'll deal with that in a minute. I gotta get over there first. Okay. I will take it. Don't know how the fuck I got away with that one, but sure. Mission failed successfully, honestly. All plan with that jump? I'm a wizard. There's nothing I do that isn't planned. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Someone who doesn't understand the majority of that game's mechanics said it's still good fun. Cool. I'll maybe give it a go then, at some point through the stream. You got to Bronze 2 on Ken after fighting the most annoying Ken ever. Mirror matchups are always hell. Well done, Mace. Well done. The best boss, surely he'll be a challenge? I don't even remember what this boss is, to be honest with you. Ooh. I feel like I don't remember any of DS2. Whoop. And with magic changing in every game, it's still busted, yeah. It's just gonna be different busted, right? That's the thing that interests me. I do not allow catalyst attacks at all, Komuro, no. A catalyst attack is not magic, it's a melee attack. Oh, is this like the fat thing? I think that's what this is, right? That was from 1d4. Rolling after the jump damage, yep. That's about right. Give me this. Do I get Flame Swaith back? He is the fat boy. I remembered something. That's a lot of damage. What are you doing? Why are you being so weird? How much does Dark Orb hit me for? Way less. Fire Orb's really fucking good. Well, that's that done. That existed, I guess. It's a lot of damage for a 30 cast spell. Hexes are busted. Hexes are busted. How you doing, Don? Ill covetous demon. Yeah, I forgot it existed. But very neat, very neat. What's that outfit? It's the one of the wizard dudes. The wizard dude who trades your souls for your boss souls for thingy spells and shit. Oh shit. Get off me. The smaller enemies are fucking harder than the bosses are, man. Man, Dark Lurker I think actually might be genuinely kind of a trouble. I think Dark Lurker's gonna be the spot where it becomes an issue. Because I'm gonna have to fight two bosses at the same time. Fuck. Stop it! Oh, come on! Fucking Dark Orb has no range, man. Right, good. Oh, this boy's quick. He's not particularly smart, though. Quick, but not smart. Much magic. Such magic. Just use lightning to delete Dark Lurker? If only I could. Unfortunately, I am remiss by the magic to use great lightning shit. Yep. Eventually, I will be able to. Then I'll be a real lightning boy. Got on your laptop, see it's at 7%, even though it was never put off charge and it was at full. That's fucking annoying. I cannot remember this area for the life of me. I do remember there is a windmill I need to burn, and that's it. Hey! Haricha, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy me running around like a little muppet here, not remembering anything. What's my faith stat again? 27. I think I need 28 for Great Lightning. Specifically. If memory serves. Hey, thank you for the 20 bitsies as well. It's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Right, I need to do a butterfly here. And then do this. And then just get rid of that immediately. There we go. None of that, thank you very much. I was hoping it might kill the other guy when he tried to come down the stairs, but that did not work out for me at all. Where the hell is he? Where is this enemy gone? What? Who was supposed to guess that? I don't know. I don't know. He peaced out, apparently. Dude just fucking left. Oh, nope. Dude just full on went, nah, fuck this. And is just gone. Well, oh, hi. Are you? Did you somehow climb up the ladder for some reason? Yo, I wish I could have LGB lightning instead of straight lightning. Dark Souls is in like the Middle Ages. Think how much extra damage you would do. From their fragile egos crumbling due to the fact that you're using something that's not the expected norm at the time. Oh, Jesus Christ. It'd be wonderful. Janky ass Windows shit, Linus Tech Tips covered it. Good old Windows. The floor in that room specifically looks like it flips, and I don't like it. And I don't want anything to do with it. Goodbye, you. Hello. I just heard that dude at the corner of my, Heard that dude at the corner of my eye. Yeah, don't worry about it. It all makes sense if you just don't think at all. The poison. I'm running out of poison things, so that's an issue. Hi, buddy. Once again, you are fast but not smart. Thank you for your stupidity contributing to my success. Right, other side of the pyro. God. Maybe fell off? Maybe. It makes the most sense that the enemy just randomly threw itself off a cliff. It's very on brand for this game. Very on brand. Paris Lockstone, nice. Please get out of my way. Thank you. Okay, that's all that done, seemingly. Oh, fuck you. I panicked. Thankfully, my panic did not immediately kill me. Good hit. Pop this. Another one of these gone. Jesus. My star's not looking great in terms of uses left either, to be honest. That won't hit because it's got no range. I do not care about this singular chest. Not important.
Well, this... I don't... Well, I don't...
Door doesn't open from this side. Don't mind the corpse just falling to its death over and over and over and over again. Just to be how it is. Whoopsie. No. Don't do it. It's rude. Shouldn't have disregarded the butterfly that fast. The darkness diminishes your hearing comprehension. Not everything's Darkest Dungeon eyed. Man's so addicted he can't even see other games anymore. There's no torch mechanic. To do with the same, like, buffs in this game, it's different. It's an adapted SpongeBob quote. I never watched SpongeBob, I'm sorry. I know I'm a failure.
Shush, I'm on. You, yeah, it's... You want... but, why, yep, have you no... go on it.
Laddersmith Gilligan. Sells a little mini ladder thing if you want it.
What? You know, a dice. That crick, open.
Ba, 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 ba. There we go. I think that should put him to fire link, even though I don't need it. Oh, sorry, Majula. It's not fire link. Ain't cool, fire link. Push him down the ledge? No! What was in that chest? By the most important sorcery in the game, of course. I honestly wouldn't even be surprised. I will 100% miss Soul Spear if I haven't already. Purely because I'm too lazy to do something at some point. It is 5,000% on brand. Just me being like, I kind of don't want to go there right now. And then that's where Soul Spear is. Ooh! Ooh! I know it's not where Crystal Soul Spear is, because you get that from, get that from, what'd you call it? The old Demon King rematch fight in New Game Plus. Or if you were Setic the boss. That's how you get Crystal Soul Spear. You're so spot on at Skate. Is that actually Soul Spear, that chest? Because if it is, I really probably should go and get it. Like I should. Oh, well, as always, waste another cast there. There you go, because I did a melee attack, because I sort of forgot. Yay, Healy Water. So useful. Not that one. Okay, cool. Something else I've already missed. I see. I see. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Is this where the bonfire is? Fuck. No. I saw Dawn. And I must say I'm not surprised at all. Consider me not surprised in the slightest. I mean, I have, like, no healing. And I have barely any spells, but I do have this. See, now I've got loads of spells again. This is a terrible idea. Oh, no! No, way more importantly, my staff's about to break. There we go. Sorry, 700 did that say? Unfortunately, Flameswave is not really an option here. Hit with the old hexes. Great magic might do more damage. Okay, no it doesn't. Ow. What about Fire Orb? Yup. Man, Pyromancy is so good. Nice. Very good. Considering I was incredibly fucking close to death right then. Easy peasy. Dunzo. Please give me a bonfire though. Devouring the lasagna leftovers, Chisel. After you said yesterday that you don't have enough, you never have enough lasagna to actually have leftovers, I've been lied to. Lied to. Oh yeah, we're in this place, huh? I sort of forgot about that. This is what's here. This. Oh god. Just incredibly weak to Pyromancy that Thomas summoned can solo her himself. Amazing. You devoured your corner yesterday, but there's still some left in others' corners. So you're taking them now? Respectable. Respectable. As long as you stop skinny dipping in the poison, which is impossible. I somehow missed this from the start of the game.
I'm glad to see you're well.
After the night is over, all is fair game. That's kind of funny. She does not have anything new and interesting. Do you have anything new or potentially interesting? You do have these, which I will actually take.
Young pupil.
You already know what. That's a gun lance. Thank you, Summers. Do I get a soul from this? Do I get, like, useful stuff from either of these ones, I wonder? Greatsword is also present. Cool. Thank you. Let's, travel to Strayed and find out first. And then I'll level up. The 2 levels I'm going to be able to do or something. Because I'm so busted over leveled. Hey.
So, if you're bigger.
Just absolutely ludicrously over leveled. I could buy Affinity as well. I can use it now. Sure, why not? And see what it does. Oh yeah, I didn't care about that one. And then I don't care about the other ones either. Delightful. You're in pain, why so? Eat both of these bad boys. Give me the money. Old dead one, you don't remember that? The old dead one soul is the soul you get from doing the Rotten in New Game Plus. Or in my case, because I asceticked the Rotten's bonfire.
Bearer of the seek less.
I get 2 levels. Oh my god, it costs so much to level up. Lightning is so weak. I don't even know anymore, man. Intelligence to 50? Fuck it. Yeah. Start moving it in that direction. Travel to Iron Keep. Let's go beat some ass. I'm so strong. So happy you put this run in here, Chisel. Very rarely in the Souls do I get to feel strong. But in this one, ho ho, no one can stand against me. Everyone dies as soon as I look in their direction. Hello. Whoops. Okay, this might be an issue. Okay, combustion does dog shit damage. Please, stop. This NPC is too strong. Wait, no. Okay, that was pretty good. Can't two-hit something that's too strong. No, it was the fact they kept rolling all of my attacks. It was scaring the crap out of me because I thought I was never going to be able to do any damage. Hey, Zany, I'm not allowed to use the staff. Staff isn't a spell. I'm only allowed to do damage via magic. And I have done bonks occasionally here and there by accident, but I then immediately waste a spell to make up for it. Nah, good old hexes. Got it. Not too strong. Get fucked. That was a lot of magic resistance, though. That's what I'm worried about. If I run into a boss that's got that level of magic resistance to all of my damage types, that is where I might potentially run into a hassle. Oh my god. How do you shoot this thing to stop it from... Oh, you can just pick it up. Never mind. That works. That works. Be fucking delightful. Wasn't there a hidden door around here somewhere? Yeah, there it is. Weirdly enough, that actually hits that wall, despite the fact that wall isn't real. Okay. I am gonna waste the spell. I just wanted to make sure that you could actually do that, and you can. I'll waste 2 spells. There you go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nope. Please don't hear me. One singular barrel away from the time well spent achievement. For some reason, you misstepped into the pod for like a second. The mission immediately started, so that was about 20 minutes of your life wasted. Oh, that sucks so much. Hey, Jordan. You too. Pleasure to see you. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing good today. I can get more great heavy soul arrow. It's a sacred chime spell, so not something I can use. Parry with your hand and deal magic damage. I got a pyromancy in my left hand. I can't parry. I got people to smack. What do you mean parry? My left hand burns. Dragon's Dogma sorcerer experience, but Dark Souls just one-shotting every enemy. It's no way near cool looking enough, Zadie. Welcome as well, by the way. Moment of unchecked dagger. Yeah, I'm not surprised. $4K down the drain for house installation and a backup generator. I mean, I wouldn't say house installation nor a backup generator is a waste of money. It sucks to have to spend it, but I don't think that's a waste of money. I wouldn't say that's down the drain at all. I'm dead. Oh, I got away with it somehow. Lovely. Why are you motherfuckers just hardcore rushing me? Weirdos. Look. Your favorite. Welcome, LaFish, as well. Favorite strat in Street Fighter 6 is to grab someone, walk up to them when they're getting up, and making them guess if you're going to grab or attack, because you can't block grabs, only evade or grab back for a grabber's sake. hilarious strat. You got 4 grabs in a row once. At a certain point, you gotta be like to the other person, just like, you gotta learn your lesson, right? You gotta learn what the fuck I'm doing here. This is on you. Played, I don't know if you mean Dragon's Dogma or Darkest Dungeon, because that thing has been used in both ways and I'm now just forever confused. It will confuse me for the rest of my fucking life now. Recently you've had a highly focused bolt as a thing. You're not sure if you should be upset that it's so strong or happy you can kill the UR dragon without spending over 2 hours on it. I mean, if you want to kill the UR dragon, just use Strider, right? 2 DDs, yeah. I mean, just because you might think it's bad, Lefish, doesn't mean someone else can't enjoy it, right? Is this Monster Hunter 2 Ultimate? That's it. That's it. That's the one. You have made me panic. Did I put the right thing in the title? I did. For you later. Cool. He just blocked the shot. What an absolute hero. Oh. Oof. You know, this is very, very unlikely. Capcom will not add DRM into Street Fighter 6. I mean, does it matter if they add DRM into Street Fighter 6? No? Like, from an actual point of view? Because I remember everyone getting really pissy about this with Worlds. As well. When they added De Novo, was it, to Worlds? And everyone was like, fucking DRM, it's gonna ruin Monster Hunter. We'll never be able to play it ever again in the future. It's the worst thing they've ever done. They removed it eventually, right? It doesn't exist anymore. Dessert dungeon? Sounds tasty. And like, for the sake of mods, even if they add it to screw mods over, like, mods will find a way around it in a day, right? Give the modders like a week, it'll be dealt with. They'll find a way around it, it'll be done. It's over. It don't fucking matter, right? DRM will never keep up with modders. Modders are angry. They're filled with rage. Do I think Capcom will retroly add more DRM to older games to stop modding? I don't see why they would. Personally, right? Because you got to think about it from a business point of view. It costs them money to do that for games that are not going to sell anymore. It costs money to patch a game. So it's just like weird from their perspective to go back and like spend money on a game that will not bring in any more income to stop people from modding, which is something that keeps their game alive. Like, huh? Right? That doesn't make any damn sense. Now, will they do it with every game that newly releases? Absolutely. Because for a brand new game that's coming out fresh, modding is a developer's worst nightmare. All of those DLC items that you've put in, people can get funky hairstyles and stuff unlocked for free. Right? Just got it. It's yours. This boy has a lot of resistance. Holy fuck. I do not win these trades. Is he weaker to fire? Ow. No, he isn't. Well, I guess I'm killing him and then I'm immediately resting again to get my spellcast back. The ultimate mage battle just blew shit everywhere. Well, that was easy. Let me just sit down real quick. Thank you, Ed10. Problem is, on top of performance issues killing mods, that the company behind it is known to make shady practices with DRM. Capcom? Has Capcom done anything shady with DRM? If they have, I'm not aware of it. Hey, Shadow! Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Let me give you a little bit of return love there. What were you up to? How was your stream? Hello, Ereto. Hello, Fredo. Good to see you both. Modding is getting screwed over, might not even be the main focus, but a side effect. Absolutely. The point of DRM is to stop people from doing illegal shit, right? That's the point of DRM, is it makes it so that people can't use like the online features and stuff of your game if they download it. They do a check to make sure that the DRM exists in the game. If it doesn't, you can't play online. That's the point. But it usually changes code in the game that makes it harder to fiddle with it, because that's kind of what you have to do in order to make that a possibility. Which incidentally also happens to screw over mods, right? Ow. Yeah, like the thing Dawn linked in the Discord is really good though. And well worth having a look at if you're worried about that. Two of the games that were meant to have it added, it hasn't been added. Seemingly, and also they run fine, right? Shadows of the Cathedral we raid. The nearly 11 hours of Code Vein. Oh, how are you finding it? You've been having a lot of fun, and it's your first run. Interesting. would you recommend it? Or would it be is it a recommend with an asterisk? You got screwed over by the older DRM? You despise DRM in general since? Yeah. I'm not necessarily a fan of DRM, but I understand why it's done. And I think people kind of demonize it a bit more than maybe it deserves. Like, this whole thing with Capcom DRM has come up recently, and suddenly people are, like, almost treating Capcom like they're the worst fucking company in existence, right? Like, it's really not that bad. It sucks, but it's not great. Capcom, though, in an article mentioned how pissed they were with the whole naked Chun-Li mod in a sponsored tournament situation. As they should be, though, right? In a sponsored tournament? That's, like, not okay. It plays somewhat similarly to God Eater. Okay, God Eater was pretty decent. I enjoyed my time with God Eater. Interesting blend of Souls games mechanics, and you do highly recommend the base game, but DLC you had mixed up. Cool. Maybe I will have to give that a go at some point then. Because I did enjoy God Eater. Some enemies that screw me over even a little bit. Yeah, they're so fast, so I can't, like, help but get hit by them. Sometimes. The DRM is anti-consumer in general. People who pirate will always pirate. You can understand trying to protect. Being it's been proven many times by games that don't use DRM that DRM doesn't stop piracy, maybe for like a week, and then people will still pirate it. I think you underestimate, and people underestimate in general, how important first month sales are to a game. If it stops people from playing multiplayer for even 1 week, that will make a big difference in, like, actual sales compared to piracy. For some people who are more patient, it might not do anything, but people who are impatient, that will be significant. Especially games now. Games in, like, a more modern aspect tend to sort of be like, play it until it's done, move on, buy a new game. Don't even finish it necessarily, right? But yeah, it's actively anti-consumer. It blows. It sucks. I don't support it. I just, like, I get why they do it. And I think people kind of treat it a little bit bad than it is. But like Arato says, you need to make it so that you remove your DRM after a certain point. And Capcom did that with World, at least. De Novo is not part of Monster Hunter World anymore. It's gone. They removed it. Which means you don't get fucked over if you try and revisit the game once it's no longer, like, reasonably obtainable. It's pretty reasonable to put in the, like, the first year of a game's lifespan. That's so unfortunate. You have to shake a lot of the old Souls muscle memory once you do it in a league of its own. Cool. Interesting. Interesting. I asked for that. I really thought it would kill it. Wild Hearts got accidentally released without DRM and it ran so much better than they did an emergency hotfix to put it back. DRM alone isn't the reason the game died, but it didn't help it. The game died because EA fucked it. But yeah. You loved Wild Hearts. It was a really good attempt. I do as well, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you gotta make a DRM. Once again, I'm not supporting it. I'm just playing devil's advocate. But I do think there is a potential situation where you can make DRM that doesn't brick the fucking game, right? But the problem lies with the way that people talk about it. Which is, if all ever people do is go, this has DRM shit, fuck you, I hate you. Instead of being like, look, if you're gonna use DRM, use something that's legitimate and doesn't make your game run like shit. This DRM you are using is bad and you shouldn't use it. Then it's never gonna get better. Like, DRM is always gonna be shit. Right? And then you're going to be dealing with this crap forever. It's never going to get any better. So if you don't like it, you're now stuck with it forever. Sorry. Because pointing at something and just going, this shit, stop, doesn't help. Because they're going to keep doing it because they want their money. Right? And you're not going to convince the company that's selling their game to stop making money off their game. It's just not going to happen. DRMs are always bad, full stop, speaking from experience. Then you're going to be dealing with this for the rest of your life. With that, like, if everyone treats it like that, then we're going to be dealing with shitty DRM forever. Instead of ever potentially getting some sort of increased fix to make DRM stop pirating, but support sales figures for the company's sake. I understand it, I really do. But typically stuff doesn't tend to get a lot better if you point a finger and just go, fuck you! And they try and talk and you're just like, fuck you! Stuff doesn't get better at that point, right? It just stays the same. Still absolutely call them out. Be like, this DRM that you are using is bad. It fucks players over. It's actively hostile. But just screaming fuck you from from your safe little corner, it doesn't do anything. It don't help, right? Iron Kill, still Iron Keep, even with magic, yup. People are experts at finding problems, people are terrible at properly verbalizing problems, yeah. I do agree with it, though. Like, I get it. It sucks to like have your experience or frame rate or any shit like that ruined. By specifically like anything, right? It's not even just DRM, like having your game that you wanted to play and were really looking forward to ruined by anything fucking sucks. Regardless of what that problem is. It's shit. DRM's always bad, full stop, speaking from experience. That might be true as it is at the moment. I'm fully willing to accept that. But do you also see what I mean, Areto? Like how that isn't helpful towards making anything potentially better? Because they're not going to stop using it, right? Like they're not going to stop using DRM. It's not going to go away. It makes them money. It usually affects performance base. And that's also very true, Zany. It is usually publishers. Because unfortunately publishers usually stand to make more money on games than the fucking devs do. Right? You suffered DRM nearly breaking PCs? That really sucks, yeah. Helped out of IT stuff as a kid. People who supported DRM aren't deserving of the revenue. I think this is a little bit too ignorant of the situation as a whole, personally, but I respect your beliefs. Yeah, the big issue, Mace, is sometimes like game breaking, like completely experience ruining situations from DRM. Just absolutely fucked. I would say, however, that at least in my experience, that's in the rarity rather than in the common situation. And also is definitely, like Areto has said, deep-rooted since the 90s. It's much more of an issue in the older games, and also companies that don't remove them. Like I said, Capcom, De Novo, doesn't exist in World anymore. So if they're willing to do that with whatever the fuck the new one that they're potentially putting on is in Street Fighter after it stops being a new game, not the end of the world. Still kind of poopy a little bit, but at least it won't fuck people over in God knows how many years' time who want to play World and are like, well, I can't play it because you got to connect online and the servers don't exist. Because that just is shit, right? It's shit. The only one profiting is the DRM developing company who cuts corners. See, I can't believe that for a second, because if either Like, it just doesn't make sense. Where does the money... Because... Right. Thinking about this from a logical perspective, right? If Capcom wants to put DRM into something, there has to be a reason for Capcom to do it. And the reason for the DRM company to exist is to, like, the reason for any company to exist is to earn money. So Capcom needs to earn money, and the DRM company needs to earn money. So in that situation, one of them's paying the other one for this to happen, right? Capcom will pay the DRM company to put it into their game, or the DRM company will pay Capcom for it to be put into their game. At which point, the DRM company needs to, like... Sorry. Somehow make money from that, which would be, like, doing some sketchy shit, like setting up phishing on people's PCs or something. I don't know. Selling people's information, maybe, which, like, every company does now anyway, so... I don't even understand how that's profitable anymore. But they have to make money from it somehow. So presumably they're not paying Capcom, or, you know, we're just using Capcom as an example in this situation. Not specifically Capcom. They have to pay the gaming company to be like, use our DRM. And then the publisher has to see a tangible benefit, because like what Zany just said, in theory, if you just convince them, that works. But does it? Because whatever the gaming company themselves is, will have actual sales figures they can look at. And they will be able to tell if it's actually made a tangible difference. Probably. By comparing it to other games. Like, in theory, that should work. In actuality, I don't know, right? But companies, for all of their shittiness and all of their strengths, right? One thing they are very good at finding out is what makes them the most amount of money as quickly as possible. So I don't think if it didn't actually have a tangible benefit, they would still do it. Because it would make them less money. And once again, like, I don't understand how the Denuvo companies make money on their games. Denuvo is an example. Like, I don't know how they make the money. Unless Capcom's paying them for it, or if they're selling information, but... Once again, like... I don't know what information they could sell that would actually be tangibly beneficial enough to make them money. Because, like, are you gonna buy Denuvo's tracking information on, like, playtime statistics and stuff, or are you gonna buy Steam's information, who has way more of a target audience, right? Probably charges more money, but hey. It's weird. Very weird. Big performance loss that worries you? Yeah. Yeah, big performance loss is shitty. And that's specifically where it needs to be like, look, right? If you are gonna do this, if this is a necessary evil, then one, you need to make it so that it doesn't tangibly affect the performance of your game. And two, after a certain amount of time has passed, you need to remove it. Because you can't use the excuse of like, well, people were pirating it after 2 years, right? They don't work anymore. You gotta remove it. After it's been well plundered, yeah. And like, it might only work for a week. I don't know. It's all very fucky. Can't connect with a pirated copy, yeah. That's where... if my understanding of how this works is correct, that's the bit where they make the thing off of it, because it makes it... It's like the pirated copy will be able to make it onto online connection eventually, once it gets figured out, I think. I'm not the most well versed in it. I believe that's how it works. Like, after a while, they'll figure it out and they'll be able to connect online, right? But because people are so impatient, if you even delay that process by 1 week, then you will sell more copies. Because people don't want to wait 1 fucking week. God, I don't want to... 1 week? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna be playing it already. You've been some rhubarb shit when you were fixing people's computers. In most cases, it was DRM that came with a disk or servers that are shut down for single-player games that require a constant internet connection. Had to listen to a couple of teens complain about their parents telling them to stop playing because it was clogging their internet bandwidth or the data cap. Experience is stuck with you. It's Star Force or a rootkit that's associated with an official game disk. You'd rather have Steam's ID authenticator or have it always online. Yep. I'm with you. I would always prefer to have some sort of ID authenticator rather than always online as well. And hopefully we do move in the right direction for that one. However, I do think, also from a perspective, that those seem like they're relatively old experiences. Like, discs for PC games are becoming an endangered species, for example, right? Not to say it doesn't still happen, but hopefully it's less severe. Coming. You can still buy disc copies of games for PC. I know you can for sure. Because I've seen them recently. Endangered isn't extinct? No, but that's what I said. Going extinct. Right? That's what endangered is. Or if that's not what I wanted to say, then that is what... If that isn't what I said, that's what I wanted to say. Becoming endangered? Yeah, I meant to say becoming extinct, so that's my verbal flubbing there, sorry. Steam always stops pirated games connected to services. I mean, Steam isn't the only provider, right? You can connect to services that are not Steam. More than Steam exists. I think that is worth mentioning. About that? You're still alive. Rest well, Shadow. Thank you for popping by and thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. And Maisie's, thank you for the follow. Did I think my brain just got fucked again. Whatever. Brain don't work properly. Have a good time, Shadow. Have a good night. Rest well. Rest well. Oh, that's a hell of an emote. Steam is also the most used service, and Capcom games are only stored on Steam too. Yeah. Very true. Very true. I think that's the thing. You gotta make it. You've got to try where you can to make it standard practice. With the people who are more likely to listen, right? So, like, unfortunately, it's gonna sound incredibly racist. Please know that's not my intent. Japanese companies, in specific, don't tend to be the most progressive when it comes to games. But if you make it company standard with other stuff, with other companies that are more willing to listen, then it gets better and better, right? Problem is, when you straight up demonize something, then nothing ever gets changed, because people just assume that you're not even willing to listen. Archaic DRM is still being used in the outside fringes of software. This game software you encounter trying to install a rootkit a few years back. Yeah, fringes though, right? This is the thing, Areto. This is what I'm talking about. Slowly but surely it changes over time. It's still going to exist in some places, because there's always going to be someone who's a little bit backwards, right? But it's not the norm anymore. There's always going to be someone who's got their thumb up their ass. 29k souls is one level, Mace. $21,000 to do a single level up. It's really, like... It's 2010. 2010 is 14 years ago. You realize that, right? Someone could be born, go to school, and nearly finish their education in that time. That's a long time ago. Elden Ring 2. Dark Souls 2's Elden Ring .5. I am not inclined to disagree with you. To be honest. Japan PC was looked upon as a piracy machine or something to play sus hentai or Edogo on, yeah. And that kind of like... how do you want to say it? Negative view of the console is sort of still around as well. Wasn't Elden Ring DS3 too? No, it's more similar to this game than it is to Dark Souls 3. Power stancing was introduced in this game. It's gone in Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 3, sorry. A whole bunch of stuff like that's introduced in this game and then it's gone. The healing pools. Jizzle. They heal your health up to its current maximum. Yeah, that blows. See how to use for the cool stuff? Yeah, when my normal stuff is about to break. Although I'm out of spells completely, so... bigger issue at this point. Eat the grass, but I want to see if I can make it to the next bonfire. And run for your life, that does not work in Dark Souls 2 most of the time. That gets you killed more than it helps. I do need to use it here. I'm too far away. Unfortunately. I don't get away with the sneakies this time around. It will get me killed. Covered as gold serpent ring? Ooh. Handy. In the sense that it's completely useless for me. But cool nonetheless. Huh. Hello. Did you not fucking jump scare me? Please? Can I get magic weed infinitely at some point? The grass? I don't know if I can buy infinite of it yet, no. As long as the really bad ones stay underground, you don't have to worry too much. Yeah. That's what I mean, as long as it constantly goes in the right direction. It's like, let's say for some reason you're trying to convince someone out of something, right? Let's say you're trying to stop smoking. Typically, a way to, like, get people to stop smoking is to have less. You get less and less and less, and then eventually you can fully quit. And we kind of have to, like, do the same things with DRM. It was really shitty before. Like, it was ultimately crappy, like you're talking about, right? Just unbelievably unacceptable. But asking the game companies to essentially go cold turkey on something that they think is like an absolute requirement is so much harder than being like, hey, how about we shift this to be less crappy? And then we bring it up again in another few years' time and we're like, hey, how about we make it a little bit less crappier again now? And then eventually it's pretty reasonable to say, at this point, look, it's basically not doing anything anymore. Remove it. Instead of just being like, you know, to the smoker in this situation. Just like punching the smoker in the face and being like, quit smoking! Quit smoking! It's probably not gonna work. It's probably not gonna work. It will in some situations, hilariously. Probably because you've mashed their face up so much that they can't smoke anymore, but... We get rid of the shittiest ones, and then we work on the next shittiest ones. And then it all eventually gets less and less shitty. And we'll get what we want in the end. They're too dumb. They're too focused on money and nothing else. You gotta speak to them on their level, right? You can't ask for them to appeal to the greater good, because, like, all they can think about is the cash. What, internet employees seeing this after requesting a scan for their internet use? Seeing what, LaFish? They're really dumb, Death. Rod's a good example. It's still selling a lot, even with big streamer. Before the big streamer, 40k viewers played it, yeah. DMC5 was in their top 10 best-selling games last year. It's not even necessarily about the company making money, I don't think, sometimes as well. It's really good for the sake of, like, basically them stroking themselves off and telling shareholders, like, you know, oh, we sold insert number of games units in our first month. Oh, right? Please don't. I wish we could just remove it, honestly. Just right now, that'd be great. Boss was solely annoying because of the arena. Yep. It's the boss we've given the smallest arena in the game. What do you think we should do with it? Give it a whole bunch of AoE fire attacks. And AoE slams. Fucking genius. Woo. He's doing pretty well, even though Velcana made him question his tilt very hard. Turned it around and beat Shara yesterday. Who's this, Zany? He was trying to cut Shara's tail. Shara's tail does look cuttable, to be fair. Asmon, good for him. Good for him. Good for him. The charger's not working and your laptop's dead. That blows. That blows. Okay. Now, whenever I get another ascetic, if I ascetic that bonfire, I will get Crystal Spear.
You are blessed, bearer of...
I have 3 strength. I didn't even know stats went that low. He's gonna rage against the monkey. I have no idea because I don't know the dude. I've never watched him before. He's just one of those people that I know the name of because it's essentially impossible to not know the name of.
So, if bigger.
Barely hold that staff, yeah. Just weakly gripping it in my little thingies. I got 1.4 million, so way above the requirement if I wasn't doing all bosses. How much do I have left? Dark Souls 2 is a weird game. I've done the 4 boss souls. Then I go to Vendrick, right? I gotta kill Vendrick. I've got Dark Seeker over there as well. So much shit. About a third or so left. Yeah, of base game. That's what I was trying to think about. I'm pretty close to being done with base game. It's nice. Very nice. Also got an extra flame swave cast now that I got up to 50 attunement. She does not get 10 million each time that song is used. Probably gets 10 million a year. Yeah, 10 million a year it seems reasonable to me, but not 10 million every single time. People wouldn't be able to afford it. Every Christmas? Yeah, that's reasonable. 10 million a year is reasonable. Every time it was used would be insane. Do I want Dead Again on? I don't know, man. It's funny. Read it wrong. It's okay. I just wanted to make sure because I was like, surely not. Poor little, like, corner shop has Mariah Carey play, and it's like, someone's gonna come and fucking kick the door down, like, oi! Pay up, fucko! I'm actually out of spells. I have too many slots. And not enough spells to put in them. I'm not gonna use Dead Again N10, I'm sorry, because I won't remember. That's the only reason. I won't remember I have it. Because I'm a big dum-dum, and I trust myself to be a big dum-dum. I can, tick this off now. Boink. It's this one I want to go to, right? I can never remember which way you have to go. 10 million a year, you're basically retired for life and the afterlife. What do you mean 10 million a year? 10 million once I'm retired for life. That's so much money. Yo, Ein, you wanna pop a... You wanna pop me a sweet dono, a 10 mil, buddy? Wait, now how'd you get to Vendrick? Oh, someone remind me how you get to Vendrick. Because I don't remember. Or to Lothric Castle. Is it the other way? Is it just the one to the right instead? This... Oh no, that's no. Imagine the amount of eggs you could afford with 10 million. I don't know how much a 6-pack of eggs costs right now. Well, this is the thing. You can't use normal logical pricing because you could... Because you have 10 million, you could buy it in bulk, which makes it way cheaper. Technically, if you had 10 million, you have infinite eggs. Right? Because you could buy the chickens and then pay someone to take care of the chickens for you. You have infinite eggs. Just buy like 5,000 chicken. And someone to take care of all the chickens. And then you can just sell the fucking eggs. It's genius. If you ignore how stupid it is, it's genius. Never have to buy another egg again. Genuinely, someone please tell me how I get to the place where I'm meant to go, because I don't remember. Call yourself the Eggman, because that's what you are. At that point, yeah. Infinite egg and money glitch, yeah. Simple. Oh wait, no, that's just a business. Fuck! We've become the evil we swore to destroy. Is it this way? Yeah, let me in this door. Get poor after you get sued by Sega. No, you don't get poor when you get sued when you're rich. You just settle for like $1 million and then the problem goes away. You'll be way richer than Sega. If you got 10 million, you're already way richer than Sega. Poor Sega, man. Remember there used to be like an actual company? This area is this build's personal hell. By the way, because I can't lock onto a single fucking thing. Where were they actually competing in the console wars? Yep. Remember when Sega sold consoles? Sega is worth billions. Are they? Still? Yes? What do they do? Prostitute all the workers that used to actually make stuff for them? Just gonna run past these enemies because I can't deal with them. It's an all bosses run, not an all enemies run. God, all enemies would suck so much in DS2. Because you'd have to fight everything until it despawned. Made every Yakuza fan in history very angry, including your friend. Why so? Okay. Yes, try tongue butthole, sure. Hey guys. Yeah, I should probably actually deal with these guys. That's actually pretty tanky. Shit. Despite never playing the game, you call it base due to the reason that the actual Yakuza members played that game? I mean, I'm sure many members of many different illegal organizations play games that are named after them just because, like, they're still human beings, right? They might be bad people, but they still want entertainment. You make a game about the triads, I'm sure one of the triads will play it. Oh, hello. Ugh. He will not leave you alone until you play Judgment and Yakuza, but motherfucker doesn't ever watch or play what you tell him to. So you said what to him? Because that in of itself seems like kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. Not necessarily reason to destroy everyone who enjoys Yakuza's life. German World War II game. Yeah, I'm sure the Nazis play World War II games. Guy killed himself with such elegance. It was beautiful, yeah. Just suicided straight off that cliff for me. Very kind of him. Nope. Oh, right, that's what you mean. Meant it as a joke, you're sure they're very good, yeah. They got me, they always do. But I always check just to be sure. Isn't smacking walls ineffective? Yeah, but I still feel the need to try. Hello?
Who are you? Listen. Listen. You? Do you seek mine? King.
Yes, yes, yes. Why do you talk so much, man?
Is well, I'll get
There we go. Being dead makes it so you don't have to shut the hell up. Except the one time where it works, yeah. Yup. It just makes you doubt yourself every single time.
guns, beast.
Ain't nothing in here, because it ain't New Game Plus. Otherwise, there's double pursuers in this room. I remember doing that on the last save. It was very frustrating, but kind of fun. The old double pursuers. Bit weird. That they even made that a thing, to be honest. Hi, Bozo. Oh, shit. No. Problem is, I'm retreating into the position where there's more enemies. Yep. And that's gonna fucking happen. Cool. I am somewhat temporarily safe. Just the one enemy, so real reasonable. Honestly, like, on the subject of Yakuza, because I know you like it, if I'm not mistaken, Mace. And I know this is incredibly hard to quantify. What's the appeal of Yakuza games? Because they just don't appeal to me, personally, from what I've seen of them. So I assume I'm not the target audience. I know you are, because you have played them. And you've played a few of them. Ooh. Nice. Good shit. The side content can be extremely goofy. Is it just for, like, the... like, what do you want to call it? The, contradictory nature? Where, like, the main line is super serious, but then the side content is just the wackiest shit ever. They have a simping Twitch minigame where you try and get female streamers' attention. You can just do that in real life. Most people do. Produce the symbol of the king. Time for this fucking room. Okay, 3 shots is what I'm looking at. This fucking room. Please die. Stop blocking. This is gonna be annoying, isn't it? Go in. Nice. Oh, this is one of the ones with the Guardians. Cool. Fucking ruined Sentinels. Which now respawns every single time I want to go through this room. I remember this room being a giant pain in the ass. And you are a big reason why. All fucking 3 of you are here. Why? Why are you like this? Just on the doors right after each other, huh? Actually a summon sign here, as there usually is. A lot of people want help through this area because it's hell. It's just cool to see it at such a high damn level. I don't know if I am high level, I just feel like I'm a high level. Neither of them? Really? Am I gonna run out of these dudes? Ow. Hopefully not. Wonder which door that will go into. This one, good. Good, good. Is there a ruined sentinel behind every one of these doors? Did I just forget this? Or is it just all the ones on this side? No, don't kill me right now, because I just got both the giants. Fuck. Okay, bad time to run out of magic. This room is annoying. And I am not a fan of doing this with magic. Fuck, man. Right, there we go. That one's done. Oh, Christ. Goodbye. If I remember correctly, that's the room which you need to go through. This is the one to... to the final dark thing, I think. Didn't remember there being an enemy down here as well. But it goes to this. Hi.
We need you, if you will.
Yes, please. Been waiting for you the whole fucking game.
The dark goes.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with no healing, but we can give it a try. Get this one done. Then I know that this one is done. These fucking things. These fucking things. Yup. Surprisingly faithful to the actual Yakuza world. How is that known? Just by, like, testimony? Of actual Yakuza people being like, yeah, this is how this shit works.
No, yeah.
Give human effigy.
If
Yes. You annoying fuck.
may the dark.
The fucking ruined sentinel following me down here? Get out of there. That's not right. That's horrible. Really is just no way over that other than jump, huh? That's just cruel. Shows how much they really want you to go through here while you have a torch lit, though. That's just annoying. Thankfully, I have a good amount of these things. Kinda cool that that exists, but also, like, fuck you. Unnecessary. I have no idea how I just dodged that. That was so incredibly lucky. Oh, an aesthetic. Hmm. Haven't seen one of those in a wee moment. Let's make that redeem available then, eh? There we go. Oh, you fucker. Don't do that. Only I'm allowed to do that. He's still alive. Fuck you, Ricard. Whoever you are. Every rapier wielder is Ricard. You just gonna stand there and take this, huh? You actually rolled into the attack. Congratulations. Twice. Well, I don't think I've ever seen an NPC do that before. There's one of them done.
Yeah, later you what? But it is the end. The end. Nathan.
Thank you. Your weird covenant. Oh my god. Hello. It's quick. I could go and fuck with the other two of those as well right now. But I'm not particularly interested in trying to take on Dark Lurker right now. Because I don't think it's going to go well. Just to be truthful. I think Dark Lurker would be a mistake. At my current strength. Oh god, the Ruined Sentinel saw me. And came out of his room. Okay. Well, bear that one in mind for the future. I just want to get the other two rooms open. What just happened? The Ruined Sentinel from that door in there saw me. And then decided it was time for me to die. And the statues in this area come to life, some of them. That's kind of like their gimmick. So, 3 of the statues came to life, and then also Ruined Sentinel. I killed one of the statues, the other 2 gangbanged me. And then Ruined Sentinel came in and just finished the deal. There we go. Good. Delightful. You get to die now as well. Goodbye. That opens up this door. Also, yeah, those Ruined Sentinels have, like, infinite aggro range here. If they see you, if you're in line of sight, they aggro. Good to know. Means I know to deal with the 3rd one before I bother trying to open the frickin' door. They are just in every room. Wild. I did not remember that. Oh, how you've fallen from grace. From being an actual boss. You poor, poor thing. Not helpful. Unfortunately. Whoops. Shit. I forgot about it. Because I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm okay. That was some speed. Fucking spear guy. You know what? That last room, I don't know what's in there. It ain't that important. It's Crystal Soul Spear. Fuck this. I gotta deal with like 6 Ruin Sentinels every single fucking time I want to try and get any of this crap. It's not worth it. Frozen Flower allows me access to the DLC. So that's really nice. I think that might be all 3 of the DLC items now. I can't stop myself. I want to know what's in there, man. I want to know. It might be easier to take on from this angle, though. Considering it means I'm not fighting in the room itself. Ow. I really need to use some effigies to save my butt here. Rolly. That hit me. Okay, rolly, rolly. I can't just do one. Also, my lack of armor and lack of health is really starting to bite me in the ass. Every enemy is a 2-shot. The true glass cannon. I 2-shot everything and everything 2-shots me. The way it was meant to be. Let me do this. I'm just going to run up and go for it. That door should have opened. It did. What's in here? A Ruin Sentinel and a chest. Cool. You cannot bum rush the chest. But, can you? If I try and run back in without everything already being right on my tail, I might be able to get it. Probably not, though, because the Ruin Sentinel in there will kill me. I got it open. There it is. Got it. Haha. Get fucked. Yes. Completely pointless. I don't think I need it at all. I don't know what it does. Royal Soldier's Ring. Load bearing. Nope. Nope. Not useful to me in the slightest. 30,000 souls is not relevant in this situation compared to what I would have to do to get them back, so fuck it. Let's just leave. It's only one level. It's only one level. Let me take off all my armor here. You need to take off your rings as well? Yes, yes you do. Seemingly that's it though. Doesn't affect my weapons. But I don't have anything else for it to affect. Free corrosive ads, thanks. Really glad I get the hassle of re-equipping all my equipment. Thanks, DS3. God, what the hell did I even have? That one. That one. That one. Shit, what was the other one? Oh, the increased spells, but less health. That is increases spell uses but reduces HP. And then black hoods, black robes, black gloves, black boots. I remember this room. I think if you just walk, they don't fire. Nope, they do. No, they do fire. Give me a heal, please. Thank you. I was poisoned, so I was taking lots of damage. If your equip loads that low, why not put a secondary staff in a slot? Because I think at this speed I get quick roll. And if I go any lower, or any higher, I don't think I get quick roll anymore. And I don't really know how much that matters for this game, because, like, rolling isn't necessarily... Your equipment load in this game isn't necessarily super aligned to your actual invincibility frames because of the agility system. but it just feels right to have low. I can hear the guys behind me transforming. Feels right to have low equipment load. Just to ensure. Is it off here? I can't remember where it is. Is it off of this bit? Definitely not off that bit. That bit's death. It is down there, right? Yeah, it is. How do you get to that shit? You just jump it? I guess you just jump. The most evil bonfire in the game. One of the most useful bonfires. Hidden behind a fucking invisible wall. With my healing back.
You have but we have no.
There we go. She's exhausted of dialogue. Let's go kill old big boy Vendrick. Once we're done with this room anyway. This ought to be interesting, actually. Double Dragon Rider. Especially since one of them pings you with magic. Or with ranged attacks, sorry. Ow. Yeah, that's gonna happen to me. I am particularly weak on the, staggerable front. Poise is non-existent for me. It drops down at half health, yep. Two enemies is perhaps my weakness. Don't know yet. Sorry, what? I just did 700 with a flame swave. Am I gonna two-shot that boss? Yeah, I am. He has way less health than this one, huh? What the fuck? Okay. Well. I thought that one was gonna be a little bit different to how that went. You swear you'll come up with a Souls run that'll rip my guts out. I mean, you already did chisel. It was the Soul Level 1 run. I truly, I don't think I'm capable of doing it. I don't think I'm good enough. Why are you so determined anyway? What's wrong with me winning? What's wrong with me winning? Kuroi Kenshi? I don't know if that's an NPC. That seems like an actual person. Which is very bad for me, because it means I'm essentially just dead. Ooh, hello. Cheeky. It's always your runs that I breeze through. To be fair, you did make your... Oh! Yep. That scared the ever-loving shit out of me. Oh my god. Well, that's what happens when you get invaded. When you're on a magic only run, you kind of just die. Because I have no health. What do I want to say, to be fair? To be fair, the runs you've put in, for Dark Souls specifically, they're kind of lowballing it, right? Like, the Lies of P one you put in is a lot harder. That one's gonna be a bit more of a struggle. The boss one. These runs were like obligatory suffering. You didn't think they'd be that easy. Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, apparently neither of us realized that magic is the most busted thing in the game, so... What could we do, eh? What could we do? I also thought it was going to be harder. But with this Whitewood branch in particular, and the car speed ring, I just shoot so fast that nothing gets close to me. I think I just saw Soul Greatsword there. Finally have an actual magic, like melee option? Oh, okay, don't use dark. Normal magic is better. What about fire? Fire it is. Fire it is. I'm still thinking about a run where you're incentivized to make it yourself as hard as possible. I feel like that's very hard to make happen. Where I myself am incentivized to make it harder. There's kind of, in my mind, the way challenge runs sort of like work in a sense is that you're always incentivized to find a solution and then exploit your solution, right? To its greatest potential capacity. Dark Souls 1, Soul Level 1, it's just pyromancy. Like, people just use pyromancy all the time, constantly. Because you don't require any levels for it, and it entirely bases its scaling off of your Dark Hand thing. What's it called? Not your Dark Hand, sorry, your Pyromancy Flame. So the, like, quote-unquote solution is pyromancy, so you abuse pyromancy. Like this one, early on, I realized that, like, one-shotting or two-shotting enemies is my solution. My defense, I do already make stuff a lot harder for myself by not looking anything up. There is that at least, Chisel. I don't look anything up. Think of how much easier this could be if I just looked up how to do a magic only run. Have no razor to since it's already easy as fuck. Fair. But you get what I mean. I hope. It's all about finding solutions. Broadsword run was just like... moveset was good to maximize damage. And then speed through the game. I mean, that's kind of the solution to every Dark Souls challenge run, to be honest. Maximize your damage as quickly as humanly fucking possible. Then play the game. Key to the King's Passage. Soul Vessel and a Fire Seed, fucking delightful. Strong Magic Shield, not as pumped about. That guy's having a delightful existence, yeah. Let's do it alright. He's fine. He's fine. He loves it. He'll manage? Yeah, he's been managing for God knows how many years already. I'm sure he'll continue to. I don't want to go back for that. Horsies. Give me just a sec. Hello, I've returned. I've been given the gift of bacon sandwiches. The good gift. Right, Stone Boys. Stone Boys are hard. Let me just do this real quick. Oh yeah. Gotta love a bit of bacon. Gotta love that. That might be one of the few things I miss, actually. Whenever we go back to Sweden. Swedish bacon's kind of not great. Unfortunately. Is this Looking Glass Night? Or is this just a fog wall? I feel like Looking Glass is at the top of like a spiral staircase. I don't know if that's right though. Fine. Yeah, remember that. He reflects spells. It's fine, it just makes it a lot slower, because you basically have to do like one spell and attack. Nope. It's just rude, honestly. Why did I think he was at the top of a spiral staircase? I was so sure of that as well. Thankfully, I got an NPC. Not an actual player, otherwise I would have been doomed. Fuck. That misroll. Of all the bosses to misroll on, this guy's a bad one because he's a pain in the ass. Giant pain in the butt. Just gotta run past the horsies. I don't want to deal with the horsies, they're annoying. I can't even stay close to him. Well, here's your boss fight that's going to prove somewhat annoying, Chisel. Not the end of the world, but annoying, for sure. Yep, there it is. Fuck. I just have to be very specific with my magic usage, that's all. Still pretty reasonable. We should summon someone in a second. Ouch. There it is. Let's chuck out the flame swaves. Can't just spam magic to 100% with a 90%. You'll manage. It's just this bit. This bit's the problem. Two relatively quick enemies, one of whom reflects magic. If I can manage to free shot the little guy, it's not a problem, but if Looking Glass Knight gets free, it becomes an issue. It becomes a genuine issue at that point. Ow. Ow. Okay. Pain in the butt. You want to do that one? Just so it doesn't become a problem? DS2 remains this weirdly hard game to tell the length of, by the way. Still don't know where the fuck I'm at. In terms of base game stuff. That's not that great damage, honestly. It's got a lot of resistance. Considering how much quicker that is, it only does 25% less damage, or 25 less damage. It's a lot better. What about this? Does the least. So use Great Heavy. Ow. Motherfucker. Arbos. Just blast this guy down before he even gets a chance. Right, now it should be fine. Rude. Just needed to learn the prioritization of who to kill at what point. That's all. Stop being greedy as well. Greeding for damage. This one I can get away with. Didn't hit it, but I could get away with it. Go up here. Go for the third one, why not? Nope. And you're done. Not too bad, actually. 2 deaths is more than a lot of the other bosses could say, though. Oh god. The horses. Fucking save me. The horses. It's hard to figure a run out. I genuinely can't think of a way how you incentivize, like, for someone to not make themselves stronger. Basically. Everyone's favorite area. That's pretty quick. For a melee attack? Nice. Hey, you duck. Welcome. The hardest game. It's not that bad. It's just a lot of bosses, that's all. For an all-boss run.
So bigger.
You don't have the mentality play through this? DS2 specifically, or Dark Souls in general? They're certainly not for everyone. Dark Souls in general, if you be honest, completely reasonable. If you are not someone who is particularly patient, or someone who is prone to angering quickly, or getting, like, not necessarily depressed, but giving up quickly, they're not really the games for you, right? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I'll be around.
Still need more twinkling. What we looking at the moment? Still better. It is way better for Dark now, but it's still way better for normal.
Is that here? It is, however.
Upgrade me flask, please. Thank you. It's so weird that that doesn't have an animation. Just does not look right. I can get 5 levels. Do I finally start bumping Faith? It would make Dark even more busted. How much does this do? Nearly 30 damage. Christ. I put my stats so they're like 5s across the board. There's no real reason to do that other than the fact it looks really nice. And to be honest, I think that might be good enough for me. It looks nice, let's do it. Level up's not particularly important. There's so many bonfires left. Oh, there's still so many left. It does include all the DLC. Remember that, Brain? That does include free DLCs. So it's actually not necessarily that many. But also still kind of is. Because you still got a doable. Forlorn, you motherfucker. Why is he so resistant? It's crazy how you get bored when you watch a game being streamed on Twitch that you've never played before. Probably just you who thinks that. It depends what your enjoyment out of Twitch is, right? If your enjoyment is seeing other people react to stuff you've already played, then you're not going to enjoy it. Makes perfect sense. I don't think you're the only person who thinks that at all. I mean, I personally just don't even watch Twitch at all. So. Like... I provide, but I do not consume. It's a game you want to play. Or really like, you enjoy the stream as well. Yeah, exactly. Makes perfect sense. If you don't necessarily have a lot of interest in Souls, you're not really going to enjoy a Soul stream, are you? Because it's just not up your alley. Presumably, in most cases, if you haven't played a game, it is quite likely because you're not interested. Or the the temperament isn't there in Soul's case. Which is nothing to be ashamed of. And I think it's better that you know it rather than forcing yourself into being angry by playing something you know is going to annoy you. And then being like, man, this game sucks. Force yourself to get a new mindset. Yours is really ass. You can work on it, yeah. Don't know if you'll be able to force it necessarily, but you can definitely work on it. It's a hard thing to, it's a hard thing to change about yourself. It's worth doing, though. Especially if you potentially have one of those mindsets where it's like, if I can't do it first try, I'm a fucking failure. I go there myself sometimes, unfortunately. So I understand it.
When is that? This is all. When we.
There we go. Dialogue's done. Don't know if I can really get to that other than this. Not sure if I can get to wherever the hell the next bonfire is, because I can't remember where it is in the Shrine of Amana. I think it might be the one that's just tucked inside the ruins inside. Maybe the next area? if that's where that is. In particular, people are uninstalling the game after not even understanding the tutorial. Even though the game looked pretty easy in first perspective, yeah. Or even worse, people who don't look at the tutorial and then go, man, this game's too fucking difficult, I don't want to play it. Because they don't have the patience to sit through the tutorial. And then end up not liking the game. I get it. Especially if you're someone who's like lacking time in specific. But it's not indicative to a good experience in the first place, right? Unfortunately. If you put yourself off on a bad step if you skip tutorials. I really love the ladies singing in this area. It's nice. You thinking you could also get very good speedrunning time in a game that's very popular and very fun but gives up after a few runs? Yeah, speedrunning is speedrunning is not something you do in a few runs. That is a long form, hardcore commitment. There's, hello, yes, someone who's done it. Shit is tough. It took me 40 runs to get to the point where I could even be considered to be slightly competing. Which is, that's a lot of runs. That's a lot of runs. 40. 40. Did that happen to me in MHG? No, it was in World. GU I never did speedruns for. There we go. I am going to basically just pop to the loo and refill my drink. And then I will be back and we will switch over to Free Ultimate. Jesus Christ, I forgot what I was doing. We'll switch over to Free U. So, just gonna go to the loo real quick, get myself a drink, and then we will play some Free U. Be right back, just a sec.